2024 PLE cycle has come to an end, and we've had some awesome and, well, some trash PLEs this year. So, it's my job today to rank each one from greatest to trashest. Let's go. Here are the tiers we've got. Hall of Fame, Brilliant, Honorary Use, Good, Meh, James Ellsworth, and Absolute Horror. The first PLE of 2024 was the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble is generally one of the best PLEs of the year and the first PLE of the WrestleMania season. And this year I had mixed feelings. Kevin vs. Logan was an alright match. Wasn't really a fan of the Fatal 4-Way. Made Roman look a bit weak, but it was aight. And then the Rumble, which delivered slightly. Overall it was fine, but it didn't stand out. I'm gonna put it in the Meh category. Elimination Chamber and the Chamber match was brilliant and an entertaining match, but it was an empty card. Meh at best, but behind the Rumble. Next, WrestleMania 40. No doubt the Hall of Fame. Like the best WrestleMania of all time. Not one match was bad, and Rock and Roman versus Cody and Seth was peak cinema. Backlash was next, and we were blessed with Tama Tonga and Solo versus Kevin and Randy. This match just straight up cooked. We also had Jay versus Damien, which was another banger, but Jay lost. Hot take, AJ Styles versus Cody Rhodes was a boring match. Not even top 30 matches of the year. I would even go as far to say it was the worst men's match on the card. Too predictable. Still honorary use. Then we had the King and Queen of the Ring, which had the IC title triple threat where Sami retained. Bronson wasn't much of a threat then, and I wish Gable won, but it was a decent match. We also had Logan versus Cody, which was a beautiful match that really made me think Logan was gonna win for a second. But then some stupid Arab comedian interfered and he lost. It was good though. Clash at the Castle where we saw Gable versus Sami Zayn where Sami retained again. Stupid fat obese Otis should have helped Gable win, but he didn't. Drew versus Damien where Punk interfered. Cinema. Good match, good pay-per-view, good tier. Money in the Bank, and this one was just horrible. Triple H must have been on some next level drugs, cause most booking decisions made me think Vince was back in charge. They were objectively wrong, plus Uncle Howdy didn't even show up. James Ellsworth worthy. SummerSlam followed and was one of the most evenly solid match cards of the year. Every booking decision was just right. Damien vs. Gunther was the best match in my opinion, and Baylor turned looking like some Disney R villain. Plus, the Roman return, it was brilliant. Bash in Berlin was another decent pay-per-view. I wanted Kevin to win so bad, but he didn't. The strap match was insane. Pool overshadowed it so much because of the Hell in a Cell, but this match was crazy as well. Punk hitting a GTs each time before hitting the corners was incredible. Rancy vs. Gunther was another decent match. Honorary use category. Right next up, we had Bad Blood. Controversial opinion, Punk vs. McIntyre opening was totally fine. This match was beyond that. It didn't need to main event, still top 3 matches of the year, either way. The match itself was just brilliant, brutal, and a bloodbath. Yummy and Mew tummy match, but then we had Priest vs. Baylor. Boring match, can't lie. Baylor losing just made him look even less credible than before, which I didn't even know was possible. The main event was also beautiful. Jimmy Z turn was epic, a BBT, then TGE Rock. Even though he didn't do anything big, it was still insane. On top of that, we had Kevin turn on Cody from Twitter Pobs. It was crazy. Brilliant pay-per-view, crown jewel, and despite there being so many matches on the card, not one stuck out. The triple threat was fine, but no championship changes. I feel like this was Triple H just reminding everyone how loads of Mat VGs on Pilis don't work anymore. Gonna put it right behind me TB. Survivor Series was next, and the Boodline match was crazy good, like it was perfect. So it's an honorary UC for me. Finally, Saturday night main event, which isn't really a pay-per-view, but I'm going to count it. Saturday nights was the most evenly mid-pay-per-view of the year. Underwhelming, and the best part happened off-screen. You guys might disagree, but it goes in the lowest tier.